we've made a very grave mistake in trusting young Pharaoh.
The brother put SOS in there. For y'all who don't know about SOS, this is my logo. This is my logo. This is a part of the movement that I'm have started for black people, which we're getting ready to open up these daycare centers by the end of the summer and employ black people. So if you hate your job, quit your job and come work in the center and teach the babies.
Uh-oh. 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 Look at you. Look at you.
My name is Mavis and I'm in grade 8. I started with SOS Africa 8 years ago. My favorite part of going to school is actually being at school and learning.
She has been a wonderful student. She has been a good learner.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where we at? That's right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I ain't never scammed nobody. I ain't never stole nothing from nobody. I ain't never stole nothing from nobody.
Uh-oh.
Guilty of committing and being caught red-handed. Boom. Now as you look on my screen, this is one scam that young Pharaoh was involved in. See, now he get on these platforms trying to expose people, but when you go on his platform and you put a mirror up to this dude so he can see himself, and you talk about the scams that he committed, he want to be quick to press that block button. He want to put you in the block party, okay, because you mentioned his scams. But look at my screen. As you can see, it says on the left side, you have the click here to support SOS, Saving Ourselves by Sandra Bland. So here this brother goes, and he creates a GoFundMe in Sandra Bland's name, a deceased sister, a sister whose deceased was murdered, right? He goes to use her name and create a GoFundMe. Now let me show you how snakeified this dude is. The dude said last night in his live video when he was disrespecting brother My Son the General, and he was coming at My Son crazy. And this is what he said in the video. And y'all can go back and check it out. See if I'm lying. He said some of Brother Polite's fans tried to accuse me of scams, and they try to accuse me of creating a GoFundMe in Sandra Bland's name. Okay? But the question is, where's the lie? Okay, now as you can see on my screen to the left, far left, You can obviously see that this is young Pharaoh's Facebook page. That's his name and logo at the top. And you can see a GoFundMe in Sandra Bland's name. It says, click here to support SOS Saving Ourselves by Sandra Bland. Okay? And he has a video responding to Sandra Bland's mom because she hit him up on Facebook asking him if he was making money in her daughter's name, her deceased daughter's name. And he made a video response to that. Right? It's on YouTube.
What's good, family? It's your brother YK The Truth. And the name of this video is Young Pharaoh. You owe Sandra Bland's family some money. You do. And I'm going to tell you why. No one on YouTube would ever know you even exist if it wasn't for the death of Sandra Bland. Let me repeat that. No one would even know of a young Pharaoh, aka Young Pseudo, if it wasn't for the death of Sandra Bland. I'm going to tell you why. So this idiot created a Facebook page, and he named the Facebook page Sandra Bland. This is what he did. So basically, if anyone was looking for Sandra Bland on Facebook, they would run into his Facebook page. So this is how he went viral.
Started off as a Facebook argument. I made a video on Facebook arguing with some Christians on my staff. I made that video. I did 70,000 views in 3 days.
It was because of Sandra Bland. So you owe Sandra Bland's family some money. Not only that, let's talk about how you used Sandra Bland's name to start a daycare, to do GoFundMe for a daycare. You used this sister's death as a come up. You were a vulture, and you didn't only, use her name for once, you still using her name. Even till this day, you still have your Facebook page under Sandra Bland. Why? Let the sister rest in peace. Her family already came to you and asked you, was you using their daughter to raise money?
Sandra Bland. Everybody know that I had named my Facebook in regard to Sandra Bland. And this is not a shot at Sandra Bland's, mother or family, but this is a real fucking event that happened to me, right? Maybe a year ago, I want to say. Maybe about a year ago, right? Sandra Bland's mother, and her family reached out to me. And they basically, well, not they, I don't want to put it on everybody. Her mother basically hit me up and asked me on Facebook, was I using her daughter's, name to make money off her name?
And you told them no, but that's a lie. That's a lie. Because you have the daycare right here that you try to raise. So there would be no Pharaoh without the death of Sandra Bland. Do y'all follow me? He wouldn't even exist. And I'm starting to think that the powers that be had him use her name in order to go viral overnight so he could come and divide the community. As you can see, he's attacking the Moors. He was attacking Islam, Umar, Sinetta. It's always conflict and drama. So I'm starting to think they said, hey, soon as you come out straight out of prison, your mission is to cause division. So they said, this is what you're going to do. Sandra Bland dies. You're going to use her name as a clickbait. You understand? So they needed someone with charisma who kind of reminded the people of Tupac with the way he moved his fingers. So they needed somebody like Young Pseudo to come in and cause chaos. And who does he attack? Black people. Who does he attack? Black people. You rarely see him talking about white people. It's always black people. You see what I'm saying? So we know he's an agent. Even if you look at COINTELPRO, what was COINTELPRO's mission? It was to stop the rise of a black messiah. So he had to come in and cause division. This was his purpose. And if he do that, his sentence will become lighter. You understand? So that 15 years that he was facing became 3 years for becoming an agent. Who do you know can be on parole and still threaten to stab people?
YK the truth. If I ever see that nigga, I'ma stab the air out your lungs, nigga. I'ma put my knife right in your chest, boy. I'ma put my knife right in your chest, boy.
Who do you know on parole can travel freely and do these lectures?
It's a shame. We really thought we reached a peak of young Pharaoh's misinformation, only to find out we barely even scratched the surface. We were supposed to say her name, not use her name. She went down as a martyr for the liberation and salvation of the black nation. Sandra Bland will never be forgotten. She will always be seen as a symbol of hope for our people. It's a shame that in death, she's not honored by a few of us who seek to use her name for profit. We have to realize that we are dealing with a real live agent provocateur and a scammer in the person of young Pharaoh. A man who has no shame or remorse, who has no sympathy or empathy for what he says and what he does. Say her name, Sandra Bland. May God the Most High, may the ancestors bless our beloved sister. She will not be forgotten, and she will not be mocked.